MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
In there, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Navarez corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next up for Detroit, Nicholas Castellanos. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 3 for 6. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Road. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Dive, and he knocks it down. they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Tigers leave one. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Michael Fulmer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
The right fielder.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Edwin Encarnacion now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's gone 3 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. It's back to Seattle right after this. So stepping in, Kristen Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 14.
He's set, and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Nico Goodrum is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch, and that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Strike called, 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Batting it.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. This is on the ground over to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Next for Seattle, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Fielder, Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Omar.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Cabrera in foul ground, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Now in the box, Ryan Healy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now, Tim Beckham coming into this one against Michael Fulmer.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1,
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Beckham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jacoby Jones.
He's set. Here it comes. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
3-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still at 1-2. Gordon at third with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. One out and a runner on third. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
High and deep to right. Castellanos looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Dan Vogelbach is next.
Daniel Vogelbach.
0-1 the count. Three runs already home here. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Victor Alcantara is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Victor Alcantara.
Omar Narvaez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Cabrera's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest, and the lead is now 5-0. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Bruce, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next in at the plate is
Lead
Ryan
up for
Healy.
the Mariners,
He's 0 for 1 thus
the third
far.
baseman,
Even though they're up by a
Ryan
boatload early on in this one,
Healy.
you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart moves over. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Striding in, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So
center
coming to the
fielder,
plate, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him
Haniger.
at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Fulmer hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Grayson Greenier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's back to Seattle right after this. So digging in now, Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. The 1-1 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers
Now
ballpark.
batting, the
Ken Griffey
designated
didn't like
hitter,
to hit here.
Daniel
A-Rod didn't like to hit here.
Vogelbach.
The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken high above the zone. Domingo Santana will be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. The
Digging
left
in
fielder,
once again, Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers nothing. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gordon is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Nick Castellanos now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gordon is up with it to second for 1 to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Tigers get just the 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers 1. Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That's inside. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages and the nose counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Grenier over to his right. 1 out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Left side, but well foul. Nevarez over at second. Healy at first, 1 gone. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Roenis Elias comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson.
Standing in, Grayson Greenier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. One left for Detroit. They're down 7-1.
7-inning stretch.
Ryan Carpenter comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Carpenter.
Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
He's set, and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's
Now
been,
batting,
this is
the
a smart
designated
move.
hitter,
No reason to tempt
Daniel
fate out there.
Vogelbach.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Domingo Santana. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Encarnacion at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez.